Okay, you guys, be serious. I'm recording now. Okay.
You have like a troll look on your face right now. It is frozen.
Oh, did I freeze? I hope it doesn't freeze me in the recording because that would really suck. No one's frozen on my end, so I'm just going to assume it's recording on my end.
Well, you're no longer frozen, but you were for a minute. That was quite amusing to me. And Liam thinks so too, right, Liam? Can you say hi?
Hi. Liam's going to kick off the team call, y'all.
Okay. Yeah, Liam tends to crash when he has a lot of time. But I know that Courtney wanted to know about how to do a new coach post. My suggestion, you have two options that really I think are the best, and like you guys can chime in like where you think, appropriate. I think my child smells, I'm sorry. What happened, I would definitely do either your story, like what you learned on this call, and start off with that, and then say that this is why you chose to do Beachbody and have it be a part of your life. Or I would do it as like giving just a little bit of your story, not like the full story, like what she was giving you, to do, and just invite people to join your journey and say that you're going to apprentice in your coach's next challenge group, and that you would like other people to join in with us in the challenge, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree with that. Maybe because your story is personal, so it can be hard to put it out there. But there's also a lot of elements to it. And I always like what Lindsay Madaway says is that if it scares you to post it, you're doing something right. And that means someone's going to relate to you, or multiple people are going to relate to you. So yeah, it's maybe share why you became a Beachbody coach, or maybe why you even started this journey. Cause we have that in our challenge groups about why are you here? What's your reasoning behind it? And that's always because someone out there is going to relate to that. So that's always a good reason. And then maybe the reason you became a coach right now, because it changes. The first reason I started it out was to keep myself accountable. And that's still part of it, why I'm a coach. But now it's so much more, and it's so much broader. So, I mean, I agree. Just be you, be real, and share whatever you feel comfortable with, but maybe slightly uncomfortable with. And then, being an apprentice and a part of the challenge group, and asking people to join you.
And do it with a picture.
With you in it.
Yeah.
People want to see.
Whether it's you holding up your program that you're about to do for the next challenge group, or the fix saying this is the program that changed my life, or take a picture with your kids and be like, this is my why, about why I wanted to do all this, You
don't think people want to see you? Because I always thought, I'm like, oh God, people must be sick of my selfies. They're not. That's what they want to see. I get more likes on pictures of me than anything else. That, or when I'm vulnerable until some aspect of my story gets the most attention. Or when I tag my husband, but that's just because everyone loves him. So I use that.
I use my kid.
I have no shame in using my husband.
My husband looks miserable when I take pictures of him.
Well, I'll just tag Clifton in a post, and he'll get a bunch of likes.
So I stick to this one. This mug, it sells stuff.
Oh, and Courtney, we'll be working on crafting our story in the next, our story and our why will be in the next 2 days of the last part of the coaching group too. And I'm going to be crafting my story too. Because I feel like I like how tonight's call kind of talked about how you can break it up and have different pieces and stuff. So.
Well, and it's important that you're opening up instead of like how we don't want to be salespeople. If you do tell your story, people are going to listen to you because they can connect to you, not the product. So by you telling your story, people are like, that was me, or that is me, you know, and that's why they want to work with you. So like when people say, well, how do you get people to work with me? It's because you're willing to open up and actually talk about yourself, you know? So,
yeah, Bonnie Engel, if you
another
don't follow her, she's a really good one to follow. She's extremely vulnerable in a lot of her stuff.
Well, and Lindsay Stay is as well. She actually battled alcoholism, so she lays it all out. You want to go in the other room and read your book so that I can do this?
She has a video out that talks about her like finding your why, and she like I think lost her father when she was young, and then she also lost a boyfriend. I don't know. There was like a lot more to her why, and I was like, oh, I've never even known this about her. Like I knew about the alcoholism. She's posted about that, but there was other parts of her story that I was like, oh, wow. So, but yeah.
She's got a lot more involved alcoholism too, like lots of DUIs and a lot going on.
But there's a lot of people that are that way. Like if you really look at a lot of the coaches, people have dark stuff that they are willing. I mean, it's not easy to talk about, like when you have dark stuff. And it's not something that I would even start off with, like, you know, where she's talking about all that stuff. I doubt she came out like right at the beginning of coaching is like, guess what, guys? Because that's just not how people react. You know, like when you say, I have this cool opportunity, let me tell you about how bad my life really was, you know? You want to breadcrumb it and give them little bits of stuff because nobody really wants that heavy story either because you'll scare the crap out of them too. So.
Especially if you come out the gate with it, for sure.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you definitely want to lead into that eventually, but I mean, like, if you don't have something dark and obviously don't make it up. But, you know, if you do, I wouldn't lead necessarily with that.
Yeah, I like the
one of the other. What?
Oh, I just said I like the idea of like starting with your why. Like why you started Beachbody, why you became a coach type concept. I feel like those are a good way to start. And part of your story. Why do you keep freezing?
I agree.
Oh, I was like, everyone's freezing. No one likes it.
You're the one who keeps freezing for all of us, I'm sure, because you're the only one freezing on my end. What I also was going to say is make sure you're checking your back office. And I will try to find a video, or Dana will, and we'll post it, like that will walk you through like how to go through. I mean, we can create a video too, like how to go through your back office and access certain things. There's two views. There's the coach online office, and then there's the previous view. I'm sure you've kind of seen both at this point, but the previous view you typically don't use. I mostly use the coach online office. I don't know about you too. The only time I use the previous view is to see if something just went through, because somebody will say, oh, this happened. And then I'm like, oh, I don't see it. And that's the only way, because that one, it shows up immediately, whereas the coach online office for some reason takes hours. So
I look up orders that way too, because it's easier to go to orders, my orders, custom orders through there than coach online office. But other than that,
I mean, you check all your like videos, like all the trainings and such. That's all through the coach online office, or the coup is what a lot of us will call it. Dana has some things written down too. You guys can use our team page. We want it to be used for a tool to you guys. It was created to help everybody. So like if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. I know that, you know, people get nervous about asking questions, but there's really no stupid question. A question you might have, somebody else might be afraid to ask. So definitely ask away. There's that search thing at the very top. I don't know if you've noticed that for the groups. If there's a topic that's been addressed before and maybe you're afraid to ask, you can always type it in there, just like a keyword. Let's say it was about the boosts. You know, you could just type in boost, and whatever, you know, topic in past that included the boosts will pop up, if that makes sense. I only learned about that recently. And it would have been helpful a long time ago.
it's newer though. It's not been that long that it's been around.
Oh, it is? So I'm not crazy? Good.
Well, yeah, but
I was gonna say, where's your zing?
Setting up your Beachbody page profile.
Yes.
You're required to, as an Emerald, to have it complete. You're supposed to have a before and after picture, and fill out like it's just a brief kind of your story on your profile picture, but definitely want to have that, especially if you're going to be putting that link on any of your graphics that you create for people to go to. Oh,
Yeah.
and changing the occupation on your Facebook page. You can have multiple occupations. So we highly recommend adding Beachbody, a coach at Beachbody, to your occupation.
I think you already did, didn't you, Courtney?
I didn't yet, only because I was going to wait until I was sharing the story before I did it so that it didn't pop up on there and people were like, what?
I like that. I actually really like that. So, you have any questions other than like what
I was trying to wait till I got home because I wanted to make some like pictures to go along with it, and I couldn't do that when I was gone because my phone doesn't do very good with that.
And that makes sense.
Yeah.
I really think that pictures sell, like your story, and tell, people who you are much more than words. Like people are much more attracted to looking at a picture, and then they'll be more inclined to look at the words that are next to it because they saw the picture than just, like if you had a long story.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, because words are just words on a page, but when they see pictures to go along with it, a lot of times it catches your interests, and then they'll read what you had to say.
I mean, who doesn't like a picture book, y'all? What? Ask Liam. Bring him back in the room.
No, we're not bringing him back in. He's been good again.
I know, but I need him to back me.
I had to
Dana, where do you live?
Out of his mouth.
Where do I live?
And he farted in my face. Come on.
Did you ask where I live?
Yes.
Asheville, North Carolina.
Okay.
But
I just think it's funny because
go ahead.
you went out again originally from where?
Oh, Pennsylvania, and then I was living in Texas the last 9 years.
Okay, that's where that y'all came from.
Oh yeah. give me another.
No, because I have No, it's just funny because I have a niece and nephew that are here from Texas, and they tease me all the time for saying "you guys" instead of saying "y'all."
Yep. It took me 3 or 4 years before I started saying y'all, and it still sounded funny, and then another 2 years, and I was like, it just rolls off the tongue now.
Well, we have a lot of friends that live down there, and I end up saying y'all on accident. I'm so northern, it's not even funny.
Just give me 6 months. I'll be back to I don't know what I'm a mutt when it comes to accents. I'll pick up whoever's around me. Unless I'm on stage, then I can't do it.
That's why we had to leave Nashville when we did, because otherwise I would have been a part of the culture.
Okay, back on topic. The last thing I have written down was coaching codes. Make sure you have those easily accessible. I put a link in the new coach group for simple coaching codes. And the way that works is you click on a link and you put in your coaching number, hit enter. And so all those links are going to automatically be specific to you. So you're automatically set up as the customer's coach. And all you do is right click and hit copy URL. And then you paste it in the messenger or email feed to the client. Just click paste. Because you don't want to open up the link.
And it's actually less complicated.
Huh?
It's less complicated than the coachingcodes.com.
Oh, yeah. We'll post it in our group too after this call, just so everyone has it. Just make sure everyone has it. And you don't want to click on the link and then copy what's in the browser, because something's weird with that. I used to do that before, and my customers used to have all kinds of issues. So just you want to copy the link directly and paste it directly to them.
Just the right click.
Yeah.
And I posted about it in the new coaches group, but I thought it was really cool. I don't know if you saw it, that Lindsay Westbrook has this thing where, you know, and Bridget is going to do it too, where you can take a picture and like make it your background with all your goals and such like that. If you guys want the same one, I took hers and I modified it to work for our team page. And so it will give you all the resources that you need as a, you know, a reminder also. And it could just be as your back screen. Send me 2 or 3 pictures. Like I did for my, where it said like the dreams or whatever, I put my dream house, you know, like we want to have a bigger house. And dude, you totally just threw me off. But I also put on there, like, I want to be debt free. So like, it's my goals of what I'm working for. So anytime I have a hard day, I just have to look at my phone, which, do you know how many times a day do you look at your phone? So it'll be a constant reminder of like what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And I also took a picture of the other day, a picture of Liam and Maura where they were holding hands. And that's my why. I'm working my butt off because I want my kid and my niece and my nephew not to ever have to worry about stuff. I want to be that, you know, I don't want to miss any of their moments. I want to be there for everything. So, you know, those tough times too, that's a good reminder of like why you're doing it, is because, you know, you want to be able to afford to be able to go to all these things. You want to be able to have the time to be able to go to all these things. So if you guys want me to do that, just send me pictures is my point.
Yeah.
I know, I totally like went all the way around.
Oh no, I was just laughing. I was like, that's really sweet. I'm all like, I'm gonna pick monkey it myself.
I was gonna say go for it.
That's like pick monkey. Bridget, would you like to explain the app?
No, it's called Coaching Codes.
Okay.
And it's actually super easy and it does not bug up, and it's free, and there's 3 like icons, and the copy one's the right orange circle, and you just copy and paste it. And the only thing is size isn't on there yet, so I still have to manually do that one. But other than that, it's so easy. You just enter your
coaching codes.
Yep, it's called just Coaching Codes, and it's like turquoise, and it's got 2 white C's on it, and then you the open screen, it says what's your coach ID, you enter that in, and it's all there.
It's an app?
Yep.
There's also, not to like overwhelm you with all this stuff, because that's why this is being recorded, is you can go back and like check these things. But like kind of what she was saying as an app, it reminded me, sorry Bridget, but the coaching mobile app, and you can just type it into a browser, whether it's on your cell phone, or actually you can do it on your computer too. But like if somebody is not exactly tech savvy, you can always send them, just get their email, and you want to know what kind of Shakeology they're going to want and what kind of program they want, and you'll have everything set up for them. And when you put in their email, then obviously an email goes to them. All they have to do is the final steps. So it kind of sets it up easy, because sometimes people get confused when it gets to the actual shop page. So yeah, you just got zung with a bunch of information.
It's okay.
So, but you have us as a resource too. Like I said, you know, post in the team page if you have questions, if you don't remember something, you know what I mean? Like, especially like if you're out and about, you can post in there, because even if you can't get a hold of me or anybody else on Messenger, there might be somebody in there that can answer it. So definitely, I mean, rely on us, but rely on the team page, you know? So anybody else? Do you have questions?
I don't think so. Maybe later, but not right now.
I'm trying to think if I have any questions.
You always have questions.
I do. I will just say that a reminder, next week we have our regular monthly accountability group starting. Accountability or challenge group. I'm starting to call it accountability personally because I was listening to a video that said that challenge group kind of scares some people. Not everyone wants to join a challenge group. So I'm going to start using accountability and see how that works. So that's prep week starts this week. And then the following week after that, we'll host another sneak peek into coaching webinar. So we'll do like we did a couple weeks ago. So anyone you feel is interested or wants to learn more about coaching. And then the last week we'll do another. We're going to turn the first week as a coach into a 10-day new coach training, and it'll be 5 days, Monday through Friday, and then the weekend off, and then Monday through Friday after that. So
I figured that would make it easy on you guys, but also give you as much information as possible. So, when you give your intro, I definitely would still put in there that you are about to do another challenge, and that this time it will be fun to be on the other side, that you are going to be apprenticing, and if there's anybody that would like to join it because of the fact that you are part of the Team Cup, that will help you anyways. But you'd be surprised how many people will jump on wanting to help, or they want the help from you, if that makes sense. So they're just waiting for an invitation.
Huh?
I said people are just waiting.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
You back? Did you come back to say goodnight to the ladies?
I think that's it, right?
You both smooches. Thanks.
Anyone who watches this recording, don't forget to comment in the thread below. Any questions yet?
Yes. Don't be shy. And our next call will be in 2 weeks after the bombshell call. We are starting to get people that will be coaches from other teams that are going to come talk on there to give you guys information, so it's not just from us. You'll get people that are higher up than us, people that are not necessarily as high as us, just all walks, so that you get a variety. It's kind of fun. Get excited.
Okay.
I have a busy bee. Okay, so bye. Oh, don't forget the cheese, because Dina's going to Snapchat or snap your picture.
Oh, I was like, what? What am I doing? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wait, Courtney's frozen. Courtney's frozen.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
She must have lost. I had another one earlier, so I think we all looked focused. Oh, no. Kristen had her eye down. Kristen, you messed it up.
What? I messed it up?
Yeah. Okay, so we need to Photoshop Courtney from the first one into the second.
I was looking down. What was I doing?
You were just looking down like you were reading.
Oh, I was looking for probably my note.
Yeah.
But,
Okay. That will be already. Okay, I'll post the recording tomorrow morning.
okay, sounds good.
Have a good night.
Thanks. You all too.